Hello friends, welcome to Sapient Way. Today I will talk about how to study. This is going to be a series of videos. I will try to compile all the tips regarding how to study efficiently and effectively, how to memorize, how to concentrate, how to revise and recall, how to study a boring subject, when to study and all that. In all these videos, I will try to share some scientifically proven techniques, practically feasible techniques which I applied in my student life and it worked for me and worked for many of my friends, and I am quite sure, I am quite confident that these techniques and tips will work for you and every student to study longer, harder and smarter with maximum productivity. So friends, it's not possible to wind up all these tips and techniques in a single video, so I request you to subscribe this channel Sapient Way for a series of videos on how to study. So now I'll talk about how to study for long hours without getting bored. It is one of the most frequently asked questions by students of all the age group. So before going through this topic, let us understand what type of people you are. Generally, there are two types of people: night people or nocturnal, and morning people or diurnal. Night people love to study late night. They start the journey after dinner, say about 9 to 10 p.m. and can study up to midnight or 1 to a.m. Then they go to their bed and wake up not before 7 or 8 a.m. and no one can wake them up before that. And the other type of people, after dinner or say 9 p.m., nothing in this world can stop them from going to their bed, but they wake up early morning, say at between 4 to 5 a.m. and study whole morning. So you will have to decide what type of people you are, morning type or night type. And according to your type, you plan your timetable. Once you have decided your timetable, you try hard to stick on the table and try studying, but unable to do so for long. So what is the reason? It may be lack of concentration or subject is very boring. So whatever could be the reason, you just can't avoid your studies. Whether you like it or not, you will have to study. There is no other way. There are many reasons for not getting the desired concentration for a long time. It may be your smartphone getting WhatsApp or Facebook notification. It may be your favorite TV serial, maybe your favorite YouTube channel, favorite movie, or it may be your environment which surrounds you, or maybe your table where you study, inadequate lighting, or maybe your friend circle, and most importantly, maybe you have no plan for the day. So about all these distracting factors, we'll talk in a separate video on concentration in this series itself. Many of you might be knowing these all distracting things and had already fixed these things, but still you are not getting that desired concentration, your desired results. For this, you will have to understand how your brain is functioning. It is already scientifically proven that our mind, our brain cannot give 100% focus on anything for a longer time. That's the reason why your first or second hours of study is very productive, but after that it diminishes. That's how our brain works. So what's the optimal capacity of the brain? Our brain can stay fully focused on anything for at least 45 minutes to 1 hour. So anything done in those 45 minutes or 1 hour will be productive and you will not feel bored. That is why in schools and universities most of the periods are of 45 minutes or 1 hour. German psychologist Ebbinghaus had done many studies on this and he propounded forgetting curve, spacing effect, etc. We'll talk about this in next videos. So how to utilize the productive hours of your brain? In order to make the optimal use of your brain, you'll have to trick it. Yes, you can trick your brain and make to study for longer. Now question is how to trick your brain. In order to trick your brain, you need to divide your study session for 45 plus 15 minutes. Suppose you want to study for 10 hours a day, then simply use your 45 to 50 minutes of each hour for studying and remaining 10 to 15 minutes to relax your brain. You may take a longer break after 4 to 5 hours session. So I call this technique as 45 plus 15 minutes rule. How to relax your brain? How to utilize your 15 minutes break. The relaxation doesn't mean that you are going to sleep lying on bed, surfing internet, watching your TV, checking your smartphone notification. See, you will have to utilize this 15 minutes. You have been sitting for 45 minutes continuously. Now it's time for physical movement. There is a direct relation between the functioning of the brain and physical activity. The more you are physically fit, the more you will be productive. In this 15 minutes break, you can get some small walk, take some fresh air, do some less important tasks like cleaning the room, organizing the cupboards, some small exercises like jumping, push-up, etc. etc. By these activities, your brain should be relaxed. Once your break is over, then you should be back on the table and then again set the timer for next 45 minutes. Just keep on repeating this technique and at the end of the day, you'll be surprised to see the results. By seeing this video, by this time, you might be very excited to plan your timetable with red line, green line, all colorful lines. You will spend about hours in preparing this colorful table. Then with full enthusiasm, you will sit for studying with 45 minutes target. But after studying for 15 minutes, you'll check your clock repeatedly and you'll feel time doesn't move fast. And finally, after 20 minutes of your study, you'll go to washroom and while returning, you'll check out the TV in your hall room just to know which program is running. And you'll kill another hour watching TV, though you switch on your TV only to check which program is running. And finally, your first day will be over. You'll make a fake promise for next day that you will study as per your timetable. You'll follow your timetable strictly. But unfortunately, this process repeats every day. So friends, don't worry. I will help you to come out of this. I'll be uploading more videos on this. I hope you have loved this video. Please subscribe my channel Sapient Way for next videos on how to study. Thanks for watching.